It all starts with a plan. Planning is one of the most important steps to success in any field of business, and this is especially true when working online. Before we begin learning how to actually get your blog online, it's important to plan out what your blog will actually be about. It's important to find your blog's niche. A niche is a specific topic that your blog will be centered around. A few examples of niches are building flower gardens, training Chihuahua puppies, coaching football players, learning jazz guitar, anxiety in high school students, and so on and so forth. Now you may be wondering, why choose a niche at all? Many people feel like they shouldn't have to choose a niche, that they should be free to publish whatever they feel like writing at that time. While you are certainly allowed to do that, it isn't advised if the goal of your website is to make money. Let's say you have a defined niche. If a new visitor finds your blog and enjoys what you've written, they'll likely come back. They're interested in your blog's topic, which means that they'll also be interested in any new articles you write. Therefore, they'll check back regularly for new articles. Now let's pretend your blog doesn't have a defined niche. If you had a blog on piano playing and then started writing about video games, it's likely the visitors who are interested in one topic are not interested in the other. Therefore, they will not bookmark your site and they will likely not return. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. This is why so many personal, non-business oriented blogs fail to make any money. Stick to one defined niche and you'll find visitors coming back again and again, looking forward to your newest blog posts. Alright, so you know that you've got to choose a niche, but which niche should you actually choose? In short, there are two things that go into a good niche. 1. It's something you care about, and generally, the more passionate about the niche that you are, the more willing you'll be to work hard to make it into a success. Blogging really can take a long time to get off the ground and build an audience, so it's important that you actually enjoy what you're doing, so you'll stick around long enough to actually see results from your hard work. Secondly, it's important that the topic is profitable. You could be super passionate about camels or something, but if there isn't anybody buying stuff related to what you're talking about, then you're going to have a really hard time making money. The profitability factor is actually more important if you're blogging for business, because the point of a business is to make money, right? A lot of people just blindly say to follow your passion, but if your passion isn't profitable, you're really pursuing a hobby rather than a business. Ideally, they will overlap, but profit should always come first if your goal is to make money. So, I want you to make a list of all of your main interests and prioritize them based on how much you enjoy talking about them. Then, I want you to cross out all of the niches that aren't profitable. To determine the profitability of a niche, look to see what sorts of products are for sale in that niche. Ideally, there will be a mix of both physical and digital info products for sale, and there will be products at both high and low price tiers. For example, one very profitable niche is learning jazz guitar. As you could imagine, there are plenty of products to promote. You can promote the guitars themselves, or the other equipment that goes along with the guitar, such as the amplifier, the guitar stands, etc., etc. You could also promote info products such as jazz guitar courses, books, or online lessons. Lots of potential there. You may find that the profitable niches have a lot of competition, but that's a good thing, to be honest. Competition is a sign of a healthy market, and it's a far better use of your time to work in a market with limitless opportunity to grow than get a lot of people to a site with no money-making potential. If you're having a hard time choosing a niche, there'll be a list of niches that I'll provide you for you to look at. Again, just to recap, anything that you care about or could come to care about that has money-making potential is a good choice for a niche. You'll want to figure out your niche before you continue any further, because it will likely have an influence on what your website's name will be, and that's what we're going to decide on in a minute.